I haven't slept for more than 4 hours a night in over a month, and my eye bags are starting to get their own eye bags. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel for those of you who are new. My name is Amy, and if you are new here and you haven't already subscribed, then I definitely think you should go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I make videos about intentional living and creating a dream life that I really think that you're gonna love. Today, we're gonna do some decluttering. I need to be a productive human being today. I need to do something that makes me feel like I've accomplished something and that I can be proud of, and I also need to really deal with this mess that I am living in, mentally and physically. Today we will tackle the physical aspect, because the mental aspect, we can't work through all that on a Friday afternoon, okay? So today I'm going to be decluttering my bedroom. Typically I don't like to declutter room by room. I like to declutter category by category. But back when I did my 5-day declutter a month ago, is that seriously only a month ago? I feel like I've aged 5,000 years since then. But whenever I did that, I decluttered a bunch of clothes, accessories, pajamas, shoes, all wardrobe type things. So what we have left to tackle today is the tops of my wardrobes, where I have a bunch of miscellaneous junk, as well as the storage unit I have next to my dressing table. And that's kind of just become a dumping ground for literally anything and everything. The mess is real, the clutter is real, the frustration is real. Let's be productive, let's get this done. So as per always, I'm just going to go ahead, power through, pull out everything, put it into a big pile, KonMari style, sift through, see what I want, see what I don't want, and then I'm gonna try and get things a little bit more organized. You, my friends, get to see my pasty legs today because I'm wearing shorts. You're welcome. They're so white. I'm so white. I need to go out into the world and like be in the sun. Okay, but let's do this thing. So to really set the stage for how miscellaneous this declutter is gonna be today, that's the kind of stuff we're talking about, people. So this is just the stuff that was up on top of my wardrobes. It's a lot more than I was expecting. When it's all up there, stashed away, it doesn't look too bad, but it's a lot. Let's take a rummage through and see what we've got here. Is there even space where I can sit here? Okay, hey. So already I know that my bags, I have this box of bikinis and a box of belts. I went through that during my 5-day declutter, so those can all go to one side. Those have already been done. Okay, that gives us a little bit more space to work with. So I feel like I want to talk through some of these things and what the heck is going on, why I own this stuff. The creepy head, for example. So a lot of you probably wouldn't know this if you haven't been subscribed for a while, but I actually used to work as a party princess, and I would go to birthday parties as Elsa from Frozen, and it was the best job. But you know, you're never gonna be a millionaire working children's birthday parties with a wig on. I have a really big box over there full of CDs that are full of photos and videos and like old school, maybe even floppy disks, if I'm being completely honest. So that is gonna be a big task for another day. I am not looking through those right now, not least because I don't even have a disk drive. That's a problem for a different day. The rest of this stuff is just kind of random. All those bits and pieces that you want to keep, but you don't really know where to keep it. So let's take a little bit of time, sort through and decide, do I actually want to keep it or can I get rid of it? I'm making some progress, okay? So A lot of things that I've been able to part with have been like big bulky boxes that different electronics came in, and I managed to just take out all, like, you know, the spare parts and the warranties and condense them down into one box. So that's definitely cleared a lot of space. I have a lot of really useless rubbish is what I've discovered. What I wasn't expecting to find on the top shelf of my wardrobes, where I very rarely delve, was a lot of very, oh my gosh, enough. A lot of very sentimental things that clearly are bringing up a lot of emotion right now. If you're new here, I'm not always an emotional wreck. This is quite a recent development, but I'm making pretty good progress. I've been able to get rid of things that I blatantly don't need. I've had a little bit of a weird situation with some stuff that I had bought or like put aside to move into the new apartment in January that I'm now not moving into, and I'm like, do I still keep it even though I won't be moving anywhere? I don't know. That stuff is going to one side for future Amy to make a decision on, but I also found some quite nice sentimental type things. So I found this old school magazine from, I don't even know, 2011, where I got an article published, and so they sent me a copy of the magazine, and I'd completely forgotten about this, so that's pretty cool. I guess because I haven't lived for any great length of time in this room for quite a few years, I'm finding things that I completely forgot even existed. This can probably go. This is a giant jewelry box, and it got water damage when I lived in my old university house that leaked and had mold and was disgusting. Ew. Why have I kept this for all these years? You know, what was the rationale behind, oh, I'm gonna keep this old moldy jewelry box that I can't use because it's so disgusting. Let's just let that take up a big chunk of space in a room that has none. So at this point, I feel like I'm just about ready to start putting everything back into the wardrobes, try and rearrange things so that it looks a little bit neater and I can actually see what's in there. And then we'll tackle the storage unit. Okay, so this is what we are dealing with the unit. This shelf is meant to be, I don't even remember what it's meant to be, and I don't really know what it's become, but it's a mess. In here is meant to be jewelry, but as you can see, that is not necessarily the case. Down here, I have some makeup palettes that I completely forgot about when I was doing my makeup declutter and organization a couple weeks ago. And then this is where I keep my hats, scarves, and gloves for the winter, so I already went through those in the 5-day declutter. Can we talk about this? Probably a week after Cody and I broke up, I went away with my friend Beth, and when I came home, my mom was like, I got you a gift. It was this, a book called Get the Guy. I have no idea what it's like. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not, but considering I was just engaged like a month ago, I think I've got no problem getting the guy, just keeping him. Okay, so let's start tearing into this storage unit and seeing what kind of junk we will find. Another pile of junk. Ta-da! Most of this looks like it's jewelry, and to be honest, I don't wear a lot of jewelry. Some of them are sentimental, some of them were my grandmother's, and some of them I do wear, but on very specific occasions. Help me, everything's a mess. What's happening? Do I need the box that my watch came in? Like, why would I need that? Why am I holding on to this? Okay, and the last thing that I am going to be sifting through today is this little selection of eyeshadow palettes. Ooh, a Starbucks gift card? I hope there's money on this. Okay, while I'm sitting here, I'm gonna offer you up some life advice that literally nobody asked for. It was just something I was thinking as I was sitting here going through all of this junk. You know what? there are so many things in life that you have no control over, and that is enormously frustrating. But if you're constantly focusing on all the things you can't change and all the things you can't control, and you're really just pushing up against a brick wall that's never going to move, then you're never going to be happy. What you need to do is reshift your energy and focus on the things that you can control and take control of those, aka getting rid of a bunch of junk out of my wardrobes. It's a small thing, but it's a thing I can control and a thing that will make me feel a little bit more like I'm in charge of my life. I'm in charge of my junk at the very least. So yeah, thanks for listening to my TED Talk that nobody asked for and is kind of irrelevant. Done! You know, other than the enormous mess I've made in the rest of the room, but I've managed to get rid of quite a bit today, which kind of surprises me given that, I mean, these weren't huge areas, they were just kind of 2 shelves and a unit full of junk. But let me show you what's in the pile to go. So right here you can see everything that is going to be gone out the door. Either it's going to get donated if it can be, or recycled, or last option will be obviously to go into the landfill, which we do not like. Let me show you what these spaces look like now. I know these still look like very full spaces, but there is a lot less in there, and also they just are a lot more organized. When I pull things down now, I'm not going to be scared that a bunch of stuff is going to fall on me, and this little unit looks way better. There is space for everything. Everything that's in here has a purpose and a place, and that feels so darn good. Ugh, my allergies are just about driving me insane right now, so I'm going to go and find myself an antihistamine. But thank you guys so much for joining me for another decluttering video. I love doing these with you guys. It makes me feel so productive. If you guys love a decluttering video, then did you know I have a bunch more? So I will link my decluttering playlist in the description box down below, along with some other videos that I think you will enjoy. But until next time, thank you guys so much for joining me for another day of decluttering. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all soon. Bye!